Sunny days, sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. I wear glasses 'cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. Good early evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So guys, before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about what we do here if you're new to the station. So what I do is I give next level technical analysis. I do it for free across all three of my stations. And I do it based on the generosity of my loyal members at Tom's Army, some spanning almost 5 months, the majority. It's $9.99 a month, but I only ask you if I have taught you to fish. And by what I mean by that is, if you're new to the crypto space or if you're just new to my channel, I don't want you to donate. I don't want you to join Tom's Army until I've earned it. So if you've turned some nice profit, if I've helped you save some money or whatever the case may be and you want to pay it forward, well, that's the way to do it. Other than that, this is free for all. No matter the size of your wallets, I'll never charge you for a trading alert, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all, and please subscribe if you're new or returning. So XRP, I want to touch base real quick. XRP, XLM, DGB, and we're out. So we had a push up to 116. We've consolidated some here. So what we're using right now is this heavy support area of $1.13. For whatever reason, we can't get over $1.16. We talked about that number, but if we close over $1.13, for me, I know some people were buying in on the 4 hour on $1.13. I would rather see the daily close at 8. If we close above $1.13 at 8, that would give me more confidence that this is a bottom reversal at $1.06, I mean, and that we can actually finish this move. But I'm not convinced on that 4 hour close. I want to see a daily close right here and then have it pull up and finish this, at least this double top right here of $1.23, the local. And then for this pattern double top, we could possibly make a move at 140, but that would be in a B extension, a B to C. C would be from that top, either $1.23 or $1.40, presumably $1.40, because this to me looks like an inverted head and shoulders. And what I mean by that is you've got, all right, so picture it this way. You're laying on the beach, you got your head in the fucking sand, your shoulders are spread apart, you got your left elbow here, right elbow here. Well, what's missing, guys? You got your feet. Oh, yeah. You got to have your feet in the sand. You got your ankles bent out. Right here is your left foot, or left, whatever you want to call it, and this would be your right. That's the only thing missing, guys. We've completed every other part of this pattern. The only thing we haven't done, and this is what scares the shit out of me, is we haven't wicked down to 95 cents. And truth be told, I was expecting that at some point, but since we pulled up, we don't necessarily need to go down. We filled this pattern up. It's just, are we going to wick down first and then pull back up? I don't think, who knows? But that's why I want to see this 113 daily close. Period. That's what I want to see. So for me, it's one of those, you know, I want to see this confluency. Well, my man IQ. I don't want to pull up his stuff because we were talking about stuff and I don't want to share his personal stuff, you know, so, but my guy IQ, an OG from all the way back from the beginning, and follows me across all three of my stations. But that's, guys, that's what I think is happening. We've got the left shoulder, right inverted shoulder. We've got the head inverted. We've got an inverted left foot, that's what I call it when it's in the sand. And we've got it right inverted. We don't have it yet. We don't have that yet. So I'm looking for a close above this $1.13 so that I could possibly buy back in and ride this right inverted shoulder up, or foot, I mean, my bad. This is like, we're going to the hip to the foot, and that's all that's missing. And to me, that's what I'm waiting for, guys. And that would signify the end we can't end until this inverted head and shoulders is done, in my opinion. Then we can go to wave C. But until then, everybody who's in and out, in and out, in and out, you got to find the spots. 10% on ZIL yesterday, good enough for me to today. Now we find our next opportunity, and XRP is the one I kept telling you. If I could buy it with ZIL already moved, I would love to take that profit in hand and then go into XRP. It gives me a little bit more for my stop loss. And I did exactly that. So we're going to see how this close goes at $1.13. Nothing's cut and dry, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing cut and dry is that wave C is going to be a hell of a drop. That's it. Where does it start, though? $1.23 or $1.40 is my only question, which means $1.13 ain't where it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't come 3/4 of the way through an inverted head and shoulders not to finish the right foot. I mean, I'm just saying, we got to be logical here. And let me move this, because I know this is confusing some of you. That was what we put up. It didn't quite come that high at first. That's what we were looking at for the initial push. But look at this, guys. Just to finish off this pattern, are we going to get something like this and then a pull up? Like, are we going to have that massive pull down like it did on the other side? I mean, you can see it over here. We pulled all the way down to 92.7. But we had to pull up to drop into the head. That's the only difference. So I don't necessarily think that dropped, because that was on a bearish continuation pattern to the downside. So it went down to the head, but this is not. This is just, we're rolling here. So that's what I would caution you guys with. I don't think it's going to go down that far. I really don't. I think if this is the play out, we're not going to break our dollar again. That $1.06 pull down was likely all we were going to get for a retracement, you know, for this part of the move. And when you see the pattern and you know what you're looking at, it makes it a lot easier. So I try to do it in multitudes of ways, but it's your guys' job to pay attention. I can only put it out, and I can only put you in the best possible position to succeed. I got some people that were mad because I didn't say when I bailed on ZIL. Well, I shouldn't have had to tell you. I put that down clear as day. My level, my target, and it's your job to watch my videos and understand what I'm doing. I told you the 9927. If it didn't ride that as support and it was using as resistance, I was out the first chance I got over 99. Closer to 9927. So that's exactly what I did. You know, so we gotta make sure we have good pattern styles, because I'm doing it by a technical trade now. There's no more emotion involved. So when I get my target, I'm out. And then if it's gonna go up another level, I can look for a nice retrace on something else I'm watching. In this case, it's XRP or XLM, because if XLM holds this and XRP goes to the next level, well, if you look at XLM, it's the same thing, guys. And it just might have started its pattern a little bit sooner than XRP. Because you can look, inverted head, right? Inverted left shoulder. Inverted right shoulder. Left foot sitting in the sand, which means we're waiting for a move up here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's either going to be XLM or XRP. XLM, you're looking at a double top. If it gets up there, 17.73% from here. And XRP, you're looking at, we'll say from $1.13, 25%. That's because it didn't make that 8% move like XLM did. So, I mean, obviously, I would love to capitalize on 25% on top of the 10% I got yesterday to today on ZIL. That'd be 35% on these two. That would make my portfolio look way nicer for the crash. That's all I'm trying to do, position myself for the crash. So that's XRP, XLM, and then if you look at DGB, ooh, DGB hasn't even come up to that level yet. Yeah, DGB just fell off. It's had an overcorrection. That means it hasn't even come up to that area yet. Wow. You know, now that DGB closed, if it closes and holds that uptrending line, whoa. You know, see, this is where it always gets me, because I even had, if DGB holds that line, it's the same as XRP, and the cost would be far greater to get in DGB. Man, the only thing I'm saying here with DGB is, what if it's way behind and this is like a left shoulder? You got a head down here. So this is going to have to come up in here and dance for a right shoulder. Is it possible that that could be feet up there? I don't know. That seems way out of the way, but DGB is way behind everything right. I mean, way behind. We can draw out into the future. Man, DGB might be the way to go, but it's so expensive to buy in. You have to be on the ball with DGB. I think what I would do if XRP closed at $1.13 on the daily, that might be the direction I go. But you can see these patterns are building out similarly. Look at XRP at the top and look at DGB on the bottom. I didn't know any better. Man, there's a lot of shit. Because these need to finish these waves, and DGB has not even pulled back up like the rest of them. DGB is still under 5 cents. I mean, fuck. I mean, I guess it's 2-to-1 to ZIL, but it's usually a little bit closer than that. When ZIL was at like 28 cents, DGB was at 18, so this is a little bit off. VeChain and ZIL are a little bit off as well, so I could see a ZIL move and a DGB move. DGB's been stuck. DGB's likely waiting for this close over the uptrending line. If it can close over that, I would say that's a serious moment to buy in, because we've had this out. For everybody who watches the station, you guys have seen it progress. We had DGB in the uptrending, but I was saying that it's only in the uptrending because it went from resistance to support. And that's what happened, and it followed this downtrending resistance, or it was at the downtrending support, and it went into an uptrend when it rode all the way up to the downtrending resistance, which is exactly how it played out. But now, after many days of riding that and closing on that line, we finally had our first confirmed breakout. And that's huge, guys. This is the buy candle if we close right here over this line. This is where you would buy DGB. Hands down, because you waited patiently and now it closed above that uptrend. It rode that downtrending resistance and now it's using it as downtrending support. So, that's what we're looking at real closely here, ladies and gentlemen. And I love DGB. Oh, do I love DGB? And at 4.8, at 4.8 with how cheap it is, man, oh man. If it does close there, we're going to have a serious discussion. When I get done teaching my class, it's at 8 o'clock, but it ends at 9. We're going to be having a serious discussion about this daily close today. So pay attention, everybody. Stay blessed. Hit that like button.